Hello there. Oh man, what an absolute banger. What an absolute banger to lead in to an X-Files reaction, and not just any X-Files reaction, the second last episode of season 3. Yes, Marshmallow Moses is back looking like Big Bird today. Listen, I'm freezing my ass off, but like I said, we still get these reactions done. We still, excuse the look, we still get the reactions done. Listen, today we are up to episode 23 of the X-Files season 3. My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film shooter here for Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting his shot. This one is titled Wetwired. We are 22 from 23 on the season. It has been, 21 from 22 on the season. I haven't seen episode 23 yet. But I'm getting a little bit overly excited here because I love watching the X-Files, and I hope you guys are loving the reactions. But yeah, man, last episode, Quagmire was absolutely phenomenal. You know, it was Sunday night last night, and I was editing that reaction, and I was just smiling at how much I was excited during the episode, like the callbacks to Jaws and just everything. All the technical aspects about that episode were fantastic. And listen, I just finished watching Game 7 of the NBA Finals right now. And listen, what a phenomenal series. Just fantastic basketball all around. It's a shame. It's a shame. Like, honestly, it's such a shame that, like, you know, the entire, like, sort of series or, like, OKC's win is going to be marred now by, bro, that Halliburton injury. You see the Achilles pop, man, and it's just so sad, bro. God bless him, and I hope he comes back and wins that ring. I hope he continues to chase greatness, comes back stronger than ever, and chases that ring and wins it, because I think that Pacers team, I know we're off topic here, but I think that Pacers team is it's just such a fantastic team in general. And for them to stay in the game as long as they did after, you know, mentally to recover from that, it would have been hard, because so many of their plays revolve around Halliburton. What I love about the Pacers team is, like, there's not really, in my opinion, that one standout all-star player. I know they always say Halliburton, Halliban, and Siakam obviously being an ex-NBA champ, but, like, I just feel like they're such a well-drilled team. They leave everything out there on the battlefield together. Everyone that comes in, when they rotate, they just work so hard for each other. That's why I like watching them. And yeah, it's unfortunate that happened. But anyway, we're going to get into this X-Files reaction, man. It is the second last episode of season 3. It doesn't feel like the second last episode of season 3 because, you know, I don't know. It just has been a fantastic season. I think it's because I don't want this season to end. But yeah, we have season 4 to look forward to. And before that, obviously, the finale of season 3. So we're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. This one is titled Wetwired. Let's get into it. And as always, baby, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Damn. What happened here? I mean, it's pretty explanatory, but what's the context?
Your killing days are over.
Bro found a serial killer and took matters into his own hands?
No! No!
Wait. Bro's going insane. How many...
All right, sir. Put your hands in the air.
How many bodies is he gonna bury? Damn, so he's seeing the same face over and over again. Oh, why the screen glitching?
Turn over. Damn, I'm dead.
Some competent police officers using the taser first before absolutely pulling the trigger.
Jimmy, check this out.
Oh, he killed a... Bro, that could have been his wife.
Sarah?
Or some... Yeah, exactly. He'd be seeing things.
Sarah!
Damn. The truth is out there.
Our blind date's not off to a great start. I've been waiting here nearly 2 hours.
I was asked to make sure you weren't followed.
It's just you mean the drug dealers.
Oh, this area's always been known for its criminal element.
I get an anonymous email to come meet you here in the middle of the night. I don't know who you are or what you want.
I don't have any obligation or desire to give you any answers. I'm not one of your sources.
And you're just a messenger boy?
It's late, Agent Mulder. Go home. Get some sleep.
Who told you to contact me?
Damn.
How do I know I'm not being played?
I guess you don't.
Well, you can go ahead and recycle that then.
I've been asked to tell you. You walk away from this, more people will die.
Always anonymous sources, man. I'm surprised he actually responded to that email in the middle of the night.
He has prone outbursts.
Who called you down on this case?
Dr. Khan from the Department of Social Health Services.
Could we speak to him?
I don't think he's in today, but I can certainly.
Damn. What is bro watching, bro? Turn off what he's watching. He was just looking at the TV or whatever he's looking at.
The rape and murder of thousands of innocent
Oh,
civilians
he saw the same man on TV
regions
again.
of the former Yugoslavia. Reporting for
Said you got this case last night. Where did it come from?
Came from an outside source.
Who? This outside source, maybe. What's his interest in this case? What does he want us to uncover?
I don't know.
Bro had a perfect life and all, and then started spazzing out.
It's a school day?
Cut? We got a pass.
You got a pass to come in here and eat these people's food and watch their TV?
We're in trouble now. How'd you get in here? Through the window. They leave it open for the cat.
What are they
Maybe
watching?
you should head back to school. No, use the front door.
But there's a lot of explosions. What the heck are they watching? It looks familiar. Oh. Interesting.
Mulder, look at this. There must be hundreds of videos here.
Anything good?
All I see are recordings of cable news shows. They're all dated and in chronological order. You know, that's what Patnick was watching at the hospital when he went all wiggy. What if there's some connection?
Between what he saw and what he recorded and what he did?
You're the one who's interested.
It's worth a shot. Damn, man. How long have you been watching it
36
for?
hours of Bernard Shaw and Bobby Batista. I'm about ready to kill somebody too.
I'm gonna show you something.
36 hours. Scully
These
ready.
tapes are dated April 19th, April 21st, and April 23rd.
I love how Mulder had all, you know, all the tapes just scattered all on the floor, and Scully's got them in some sort of neat order stacked up.
Which corresponds to a night that
Mulder,
Patnick-
watermelon seeds, and Coke.
What's on the tapes?
Among other things,
Pavlov dogs and go out and act on it.
but they believe that the causal connections are there, Mulder.
The studies have also shown causal connections between cow flatulence and the depletion of the ozone layer. What you're talking about is pseudoscience used to make political book.
All I'm saying is that I think it's clear that the programs that Patnick watched somehow triggered his violent behavior.
All I know is television does not make a previously sane man go out and kill 5 people thinking they're all the same guy.
Did y'all watch the blood episode?
Okay, then how do you explain it?
I can't. Not yet.
No, I'm gonna watch the rest of these tapes. Just out of curiosity.
You have fun.
Maybe that specific part of the tape about this guy, because didn't they say on the news channel he ordered the like rape and murder of several thousand people or something along the lines in Yugoslavia? Damn, Scully getting that Daredevil hearing. Is she tricked here into thinking what Mulder's saying? Similar to what's happened to the other guy? What if Scully's the one that is about to be hypnotized? Yo, is ice regularly available like that? Nah, hell nah. He ain't laughing with the smoke monster. That's got to be the TV playing tricks or whatever juju's happening with the TV playing tricks on Scully here. Ain't no way Mulder fraternizing with the ops like that. Yeah, I think Scully's being affected here by whatever the other guy was affected. She be watching them tapes too long. Or she watched the wrong segment. Because it was only until she got to the... It was only until she was getting to the tapes that the guy committed the murders or the night of the murders that she started, you know, this started happening to her. I believe she was still seeing stuff and Mulder was just asleep. I could be wrong though. Not the soap monster. Not the soap monster. See, whoever been watching them TV starts getting the... That's some pretty cool POV shots right there with the glitchy stuff. Hey, yo, I've never seen a potential sex session on like a rocking bed like that. That is insane. Is that even practical? Yo, there's something in the TV. There's something in the words of the TV, whatever. Damn.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Scully's hypnotized, man. No cigarettes, no ashes, nothing. Yeah, she was seeing it. She was seeing it.
That seems to match our pattern. The housewife gone berserk.
Car's been moved. You take it out last night?
No. I went out and I got a paper this morning. Why?
Nothing. Nothing. Let's go see the crime scene.
Damn.
She looked out the window and saw her husband in the hammock with a blonde.
Oh, with a blonde.
That blonde?
He was just playing with the
apparently
dog.
he was taking a nap with his dog. Mrs. Burdick
Oh.
swears she looked out the window and saw her husband in the hammock with a blonde woman.
I thought she just saw two
So
random
this woman
people in the
killed
next...
her
I was like,
husband
why
because
is she...
she thought he was
Damn.
This is not even her husband. Her husband's a long haul trucker. He's been out of town for the last 10 days.
Damn.
It's, Mr. John Gilnitz. It's her next door neighbor.
TV's playing mind tricks on these guys.
Elie Murdoch lives over here. Scully?
Blasted a random man.
Yeah, let's check it out.
One of my favorites is
There's some juju in the TVs, but which TVs?
normally $129.99, and that's
Beauty is a joy forever. What do you think, Scully?
What's being broadcasted,
I
man?
think television plays a large part in both of these miners' lives.
Almost every American home. Television does not equal violence. I don't care what anybody says.
Why is he hopping on the cross trainer like that?
More tapes.
What's the connective tissue here? What's the specific... The same guy. Could this be one big social experiment in the town, similar to like the blood episode we saw in season 2
Be right back.
at the beginning? Because if this... Maybe that's why they asked Mulder to take a look into it. Because this is the same electrician guy coming to... This is so interesting. Oh, now Scully's seeing Mulder climb. But is this real? Because I think Mulder would want to see what the guy was doing. But I don't know. Yeah, I think that's actually happening. Maybe that's excreting some special chemical
Coming down.
through the TV. I don't know.
Some kind of cable trapper scrambling right from the pole into the house.
Maybe it's a job for Special Agent Pendulum in the Sat Crime Lab.
Yeah.
You want it analyzed?
Yeah, I'll do it. It makes more sense for you to go down and interview Helene Reddock. Get her version of the story. Maybe she knows what this thing is.
Scully gonna slowly turn to the dark side, man.
Is there a problem with that?
You think
No,
Mulder
it's
betraying her?
fine.
Stay in touch.
trust Gillian Anderson to pull off the best facial expressions.
It's not like a standard video trap for blocking premium cable channels.
Bro took it to the lone gunman.
Amazingly, it doesn't seem to block anything.
Bro, did you like? Remember, like I was just saying, did you see Scully's facial expression last episode, bro? When freaking Queequeg died, like you had the camera like this on her, and she's like, I don't know, that's such a bad angle. Like the camera was like, yo, bro, and it was like she was like, I don't know anymore. I tried to do it, but I can't like grab the camera further away because it would literally disconnect all the cable. You get what shot I'm referring to anyway. So I tried to recreate that. Don't worry. When your boy starts directing stuff in the future, don't worry, we'll get the right angles.
Glad you asked.
In film.
But all you guys were officers in the audio-visual club in high school, huh?
And here are the bars and tone as attenuated through the device.
Oh, they're
Looks the same.
no, they're opposite.
Well, that's what you'd think.
We couldn't discern any difference between the feeds, not until we compared them on the oscilloscope.
So the radio frequencies or whatever's happening is
Still
jamming
looks
up
the same.
our
Hold on to
brains.
your head, dude.
These guys are good.
We have touchdown. So they're different.
There's something non-standard here in the vertical blanking interval. Information that's being added into the spaces between the still pictures.
The thing
kind
is,
of
who's
information?
conducting this type of stuff
We
as
don't know.
well?
This is as far as we could get with this equipment.
Well, can you take it apart?
Not without destroying it completely. That's by design.
An amazingly sophisticated design.
Yeah,
But all
who's
we can say
designed
for
this?
sure is
This device is emitting a signal.
A signal that's playing up with the brain waves, man. Jamming up the frequencies up there. Making you start seeing things. Jamming up the network up there. That's why it's glitching. No Ethernet cable.
You may have been right, Scully, at least partly. I think there is a foreign signal being introduced into these people's homes through the television set.
A social experiment in this town.
Scully, you there?
I'm here.
Did you hear the way Scully said, "Where are you?"
Scully, did you hear what I just said?
So you had it analyzed?
Scully,
I just talked to Agent Pendrell. He said that you never showed up.
damn.
Take it over to Pendrell, okay? We've dealt with these kind of people before. We know what they're capable of.
Exactly.
What was that?
What was what?
The click. She heard the click.
There, that noise.
Scully, is there something wrong?
Mulder? Mulder, who's listening to...
Scully, look, I'm gonna be right there, okay? Don't go anywhere.
She thinks Mulder's playing her, man. She thinks Mulder is setting her up or something. Could have done that in the Pusher episode. Saved the captain's life. Damn, she looking for a wire. She looking for the bug. She overly paranoid, man. This really reminds me of that Blood episode. With the chemical, I believe. Being secreted in the town. And them seeing things. And then the guy delivering the message at the end of the episode. On the beeper, I believe. Saying game over, I think. Oh, I was early in season 2. You guys know what episode I'm referring to. But this time, Scully's affected by it. Who designed this device? Oh no, Scully getting the glitching. She getting the glitching. See, it's only a matter of time before Scully starts to see something that she doesn't want to see. Because this could get really dangerous here. Holy moly. I believe that was, yeah, Mulder at the door.
Please. Scully! Scully!
Damn, we got Scully on the run now. Woo! This is crazy.
There's some confusion here. She's missing.
What do you mean, missing?
Well, she ran off last night.
Damn, that's not the call she wants to hear at 6 o'clock in the morning.
We're looking for her as best we can, but we are a little concerned. Look, Mrs. Scully, I hate to do this to you, but I gotta hang up on you right now.
Fox, would you please just tell me what's wrong?
Hang by the phone. I will call you as soon as I know something. Sir,
Damn,
can I
even
have a word
Skinner
with
showed.
Videotapes. Videotapes that contain an electronic signal that somehow induces violent behavior.
Do you have any proof of this?
I'm working on that.
Hey, look what happened to you, Skinner, recently, man. Come on.
Prompt her behavior, the fact remains that Scully is armed and obviously dangerous. So I suggest you marshal whatever resources you have to make sure that you find her first.
Yeah, I was about to say, there is a hell a lot of agents out here. I was like, for one person, I was like, damn. Mulder's like, you're conducting this like a full-on manhunt. I was just like, damn. Hey, bring out the X signal. Bring it out. Bring it out. Haven't seen my boy in a while. Game 7. So how does the X signal work? Like the bat signal for X? Does he just put it out there and X knows when it's out? Like, I don't know. Does X have other people watching the house at all times and he just knows?
Mulder, we pulled something off that videotape you found in Scully's room.
What is it?
Something interesting.
But also, big up the lone gunman. Like, big up the lone gunman. Like, because I feel like every time Mulder comes to them with something, I know, you know, Deep Throat said in season 1, you know, do not trust anyone, like, trust no one. But these guys, whenever Mulder seems to come with them with something, or Mulder and Scully come to them with something, they get so excited. They work around the clock and are so interested in what they bring to them because they know it ties into something bigger. I love it. But I don't know how these guys have the facilities and resources to do this. Is one of them like retired and has an entire inheritance, so they devote all their time to this? I don't know.
But we don't want to talk about it over the phone. Big Brother may be listening.
What am I looking at?
Well, this is the actual signal your cable trap device was emitting.
Of course, we slowed it down significantly. It's designed to cycle at 15 flashes per second to induce what's known as the photic driving response.
Bring it home, boys.
This device is stimulating electrical activity in the brain.
I knew it.
Into tachistoscopic images, like they used to sell popcorn at the movies. Both Russian and American scientists have been working with them for decades.
Damn.
Not to mention Madison Avenue.
The naked lady in the ice cube.
Ah, one of my personal favorites.
Why wasn't I affected?
That's the one thing we haven't figured out yet.
They didn't watch the right tape, maybe.
This
Maybe the signal wasn't in that tape.
Could color be a factor in it?
Maybe.
I'm red-green colorblind.
Oh.
His inability to perceive the color red could render him immune to the psychotropic effects.
There we go.
But why design a color dependent?
Red, green, colorblind.
Why not? Red, green, colorblind.
Mulder. I'll be right there.
This is a dangerous experiment being carried out.
Maryland State Police, they think they've found Scully.
Is she okay?
No, they think maybe I should come down and ID the body.
Did Scully kill someone? What news did he just receive? Hey, don't leave the windshield down like that, man.
Can't talk to you right now.
We're watching you. Now get in before you get us both killed.
That's an interesting choice of words. My partner may be dead.
It's not my concern.
The hell it isn't. We're here because of you.
Push down.
Who are you? Who do you work for?
You're wasting time. While you're chasing your partner, they're destroying the evidence.
Who?
Just follow the
Who's
evidence.
they? Yeah.
If you don't, by tomorrow, the responsible parties will be out of your reach.
Damn, man. It seems like the higher ups, or like there's two sides at war here. Like the spiraling camera work right there.
State Highway Patrolman found the body off a rural highway at approximately 2 p.m. Nude, shot in the forehead. Are you ready?
Let me do that.
I feel like this is a fake out here. But what a reveal this is. Like, red-haired woman. No. Who is it?
It's not her.
Yeah.
Somebody has to call her
Damn.
mother.
We already tried. We weren't able to reach her.
Who is it?
She's not answering her phone.
Oh, she went to the mom. She went to the mom. Damn, somebody lost their life. But is it just a random redhead that lost their life and they thought it was Scully? We didn't even get a full picture of the body. We just saw Mulder's reaction. It's not her.
Mrs. Scully, is she here?
No.
You haven't been answering your phone.
Well, when I hear from her, I'll call you, okay?
Why is she like
I need to
this?
see her.
Fox, please go away. Go away.
I can tell by the way that, like, you know, the
Where is
amount.
she?
Dana, put down the gun.
I'm here to help you, Scully.
I told you, Mom. He's here to kill me.
I'm on your side.
Who's
you know
she
that.
seeing?
Down, Dana.
Who's she
So
seeing?
listen to me very carefully. Whatever you think may be happening.
This is the role reversal of the Pusher episode. Mulder gonna save Scully's life now.
He's telling me the truth.
He's lied to me from the beginning. He'd never trusted me.
Oh, so is the so she's seeing Mulder, but the perception she's seeing from the TV signals is that Mulder has been playing her all along. Like Mulder's betrayed her, and yeah, betrayed her trust ever since the beginning. Like he's been working behind the scenes to go against Scully and take her down this whole time.
You are the only one I trust.
You're in on it. You're one of them. You're one of the people who abducted me. You put that thing in my neck. You killed my sister.
Not the sister thing again.
That's not true, Dana.
It is.
I want you to listen to me.
Look, just get out of the way.
You trust me, don't you? You know that I would never hurt you.
Yo, with Jillian's blue
That
eyes,
I would never
man,
let anybody hurt you.
that signal would have had a field day.
That's why you came here, isn't it? You're safe here.
There's still some Scully in there. Come on.
Put the gun down, Dana.
Gillian Anderson killing it once again. Now, how do you recover? Like, that's gonna be interesting to find out as well. How long till the effects of the signal wear off? Is it just time, basically? This motherfucker has jokes, man. I'm sorry for swearing, but Mulder got jokes, man. I'm unarmed. Hey, turn off the TV in case. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
I saw things and I heard things and it
That's
was just like the world was turned upside down.
That's a dangerous technology, man.
He was out to
Far
get me.
out.
Now you know how I feel most of the time.
I thought you were gonna kill me.
I'm not surprised. What if this video signal somehow turned these people's anxieties into some kind of dementia?
Damn.
A virtual reality of their own worst nightmares.
Like me thinking that you'd betray me.
That's scary.
I was so far gone, Mulder. I thought that you had gone to the other side.
The fact that you know it turned Scully's worst anxieties into a virtual reality, and that virtual reality was Mulder betraying her trust, says a lot about their relationship. Like, that's crazy. Like, her worst fear is her day-to-day partner betraying her. That's great stuff. That says a lot about their relationship, man. That, the higher ups are trying to take that down. The strongest thing is their bond, man. You ain't stopping that. You ain't stopping that.
Amen.
What a
Can't you
television
know that
partnership.
Liam smokes all those cigarettes. I was sure that I saw the two of you sitting in your car in the motel parking lot. You were reporting to him.
The day that happens, Mulder will crash out.
Maybe not.
What do you mean?
Somebody's behind this. We just don't know who.
You think it could be him?
I don't know.
I don't know who's behind it, bro.
Why don't you try to get some rest?
Let Mulder do a little bit of digging around. There's still like 8 minutes left in this episode. That's
Dr.
interesting.
Lorenz?
Agent Mulder, I was just about to check in on your partner. At this point, nothing more than bed rest. We still haven't been able to determine what brought this on. As far as I can tell, there's nothing medically wrong with her.
That didn't seem to be the case last night.
No, it wasn't. It's got me puzzled. Her MRI was negative, but the spinal tap revealed high levels of serotonin in her brain.
You think that would account for her strange behavior?
High serotonin levels have been associated with mania. But the good news is, as of this afternoon, her levels are pretty much back to normal.
Yay. But keep it at bed rest. That's it.
Dr. Lorenz, Braddock Heights. Yeah, I need the number for Frederick County Psychiatric Hospital, please.
Oh, that doctor.
I'm sorry, Dr. Stern is no longer here. I believe he's returned to Washington.
You know where I can reach him?
I'm not sure. He left us a local number. It's around here somewhere.
All starts in Washington. The Pentagon.
555-0135?
That's it.
Thank you.
What a waste of a number.
You want me to go first this time?
That motherfucker have jokes. He got jokes.
I haven't had a chance to clean the room yet. He just checked out.
He was
With
the
all
one spying on
excitement, I
them?
don't blame him.
You charge for local calls?
Of course.
Then you'd have a record of all calls made.
I'll get it for you.
What a... Ah, bro, I swear, if there's a cigarette in there, I'm a... Cuz... I like that we wrapped up the Scully component of this episode a little bit early, and then the remaining 10 minutes has been Mulder sort of doing his own digging, trying to uncover who was behind this. I mean, there's still 6 minutes left, and yeah, the car's still warm. Is the engine still warm? This brother, bro, spawning out of nowhere. Is that who their next target is? The doctor? I don't like that Mulder's going in alone here. Who's meant to show up? Smoke monster? Damn, that pool hasn't been used in ages. Oh, both of them. Cleanup job.
You're too late, Agent Mulder.
Damn. X.
Now that you've destroyed all the evidence.
I love that low angle shot right there of X just standing and all you see him holding the gun behind. You're too late.
You were told this would happen.
He did.
You
He
made
was
your
warned.
choice.
He was warned. He went for
I just
Scully.
didn't know I was working for you.
I had no alternative. I was being watched too closely. I couldn't risk compromising myself.
Why kill them if you wanted me to expose them?
Those were always my orders, Agent Mulder. I was just hoping you'd get to them first.
And uncover what? What were they trying to do? Manipulate people's behavior? Alter their decision-making process? What to buy? Who to vote for?
You think they'll stop at commerce and politics? That's where you failed, Agent Mulder.
Don't lay this off on me, you sneaky son of a bitch. You pulled me into this situation because you didn't have the courage to reveal the truth yourself.
Feel better now?
You're a coward. You work in the shadows. You feed me scraps of information, hoping that I can piece it together. You make me risk my life. You risk my partner's life, and you never risk your own.
I understand Mulder's crash out here, especially with what's happened multiple times of, you know, with him and Scully's life being at risk. And this episode, both of them could have been in danger here. Like, if, you know, if for instance, if that was Mulder that entered the door first, like, it could have been him that was killed and Scully's life would be over, you know, as a federal agent. So, yeah, it is a risky game, but that's the game they play. But at the same time, I think Mulder's got to understand it from X's perspective and the game that he plays and the game that he's involved in. And you saw what happened with Deep Throat. You saw Deep Throat sticking his neck out a little bit too far, got him killed. And it could be the same for X. Him sticking his neck out a little bit too far, or, you know, being seen at the wrong time with the wrong person could get him killed. So I think Mulder needs to be a bit more understanding, you know, from X's perspective, because X is the one that saved him in 731, but Mulder, I don't think, knows that or remembers it because he was unconscious. He doesn't remember who was, you know, the good Samaritan that saved him and stuck his neck out to go to that train car and risk his life and exposure to save him. It was X that saved Mulder, you know, in 731, and I don't think Mulder knows that because, like I was saying, he was unconscious. So it's risky from both sides, just depending on where you're at and what level you are in the game and, you know, what type of player you are. So, yeah, it's risky from X's point just as much as it is with Mulder. But is this the smoke monsters doing here? This had all the workings of the smoke monster conducting this experiment in this town. And it must have, like, those guys in Congress, the other guy and X got wind of it. So they put it on Mulder and Scully to do it. And because Mulder made the wrong decision in going to identify Scully, maybe they planted that body there. Maybe they planted that body, and that call to Mulder was a test to see where his allegiances really were. I think that was a test to see, and that guy, going to the car park, the other random source, or like maybe the guy working for X potentially, pulled up, and that was like sort of like the last hurrah, the last test in terms of like, oh, let's see if he is going to change his decision here. Is he going to go identify the Scully body, or is he going to go, in the car with me and find out more about this? And Mulder chose Scully because he thought it was Scully. Because, I feel like that was a test for Mulder planted by these guys here about the redheaded woman. And they kept it vague just because let's test Mulder and see which path is he going to really choose, and whether we can whether we can start telling him more. And because he chose Scully, because he chose to go identify Scully's body, maybe that's sort of like a rite of, it was a rite of passage choice for Mulder to see if he could level up in the game that's happening at the moment. But yeah, because of his emotions and attachment to Scully, as a partner and as a as a friend, that is kind of his weakness at the moment. He's not ready for the next stage. You guys probably think I'm rambling on, but that's the way I see it. So much aura in X, bro. So much aura.
You're not walking away from this.
You're risking your life right now. You failed. This is your success? Killing me? The truth is, you need me, Agent Mulder.
He does. He does. He needs more of those leads. Whether it risks his life or not. What would he be without those type of leads? What would he be without Deep Throat sort of breadcrumbs given? He needs those breadcrumbs. Who else would he go to? He did need him. He put the X on his window. He just showed up here. Showed up at the wrong house.
Your final report, Agent Mulder?
Yes, sir.
I see more questions here than I do answers. You don't know who manufactured the device you found or what its purpose was?
No, sir.
And I like that. Ooh, that beige outfit is fire.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry I'm late. I just got back from the documents section.
What did you find out about the two men Mulder found executed?
The cable company employee had no criminal record. In fact, there was nothing remarkable about him whatsoever. We found a medical license under the name Dr. Henry Stroman in Falls Church, Virginia. He died in 1978.
And aliases
What
and
about
everything.
the killer? He remains an unknown subject.
Interesting. I swear, if he's getting in the car with the smoke monster, I'm a flip. I hope it's the other congressman guy or whatever who.
Have you completed your work?
All the personnel and hardware have been removed, but Mulder still has one of the devices.
No, it proves nothing. What about Mulder's source?
He's been eliminated.
The other guy?
And his source? Who's he working with?
That person remains unknown.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. X blindsiding the smoke monster. X is the smoke screen. X is the smoke screen. But it's only a matter of time before the smoke monster clocks onto the unknown source for the guy. So X must have killed the other guy that delivered the email to Mulder. Maybe kept him alive. Who knows? But that guy's source, the guy in the car with the smoke monster. It's only a matter of time before the smoke monster clocks on to who that anonymous source is in X. And I feel like that was meant to fake you out right there at the end. Oh no, like X is seeing the smoke monster. But no, he was doing the cleanup job for the smoke monster, but at the same time, he's been testing Mulder to see if he's a worthy guy to take down these potential people. And it seems like I said, I've been saying since season 1 and 2, there's a war that's happening with the syndicate or the higher ups within it. I feel like, so yeah, I like it. I love it. I love it. I love the whole conspiracy. I love everything that's going on. It is so good. The atmosphere is great. The atmosphere is fantastic, man. It just keeps you on the edge of your seat, not knowing whose allegiance, where somebody's allegiances lie. And like I said right there, I feel like that's a cop out at the end. So X has been working for the smoke monster or been doing his bidding for these sort of experiments and cleaning them up. Like he said, Mulder having one more piece proves nothing. Like, one of the devices proves nothing. And you saw that with the report with Skinner. Like, perfect. Like, there's so many questions I have. But at the same time, X is that anonymous source for Mulder, or the anonymous source for the source, which is yet to be found. But it's, like I said, I think it's only a matter of time before the smoke monster puts it together that it is X that's been betraying him this entire time. So it's gonna be interesting. That's like, whatever Mulder just crashed out to X about right there, that is him putting his life at risk. Like, that is him putting his life at risk by being in the car with the smoke monster right there, like sticking his neck out on the line. And Mulder, like, doesn't quite understand that yet because of what's happened to Scully and, you know, the type of situations they've been put in. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. That was an absolutely fantastic penultimate episode. We're 22 from 23, man. I cannot wait for the finale. As always, been your Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.